And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honey to milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yo! Thank you so much for being here. I am Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. Oh, we getting funky up in this monkey. Yes, indeed. Thank you for being here. Now, I know St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow, but the festivities have already begun, folks. Oh, they're getting wild out there. That's right. We're going to look all up in all the craziness going on. Now from Boston, is if you can't tell from my accent, I try to hide it. Ain't no hiding this daggone thing. I've gotten to go to the St. Patty's Day parade here in Southie. Okay, the South End, different Souths in Boston in and around, but Southie is its own place. And we're going to take a look at all the craziness. Down in Florida, it's crazy. They're having spring break. Is it even officially spring yet? I didn't think it was spring yet. Is it still winter? It sure feels like it. But anyway, they having spring break. And it seems like all those crazy St. Patrick's Day paraders are all at the spring break, too, down in Florida. In Daytona Beach, to be specific. It's very weird. And then a bunch of them, they went from the St. Patrick's Day Parade down to spring break in Daytona, lovely Florida, we love you, Florida, and went over to Houston, Texas. Love you, Texas. For a rodeo. They down there hooting and hollering for the rodeo. So we're going to check it all out and see what the heck is going on. There's all other types of stuff. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I Thursday, my van's all busted. Friday, I wanted to make up for a Friday, and I already had stuff going on, family stuff, and I'm like, dagnabbit, but we back. And I hope ain't nothing gonna mess with us all week, because we going all the way till Thursday. But tonight we going all the way to 8 o'clock. The Darkman Steve comes on, followed by the comedy content gold king himself, Primetime 99, Alex Stein, baby, on the Real America's Voice Network. And tomorrow, don't forget, 3:30 p.m., the Pig Pen will be the opening act, I guess you could say, for all of us. Over at one capital C Chris, capital T Thompson, and the _ pig. That's a mouthful. Let me just tell you, it's a mouthful. I have all weekend when I had the moment to do so. I have been, because I've been promising you guys a Palantir video for quite some time. Okay. I didn't move on from it. But man, oh man, Palantir is a drop in the bucket for the stuff that I've been doing. I want to do something live, and maybe I'll just do a video and then we can react to it on here. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But wow, like, listen, I want real hard evidence. Okay. Mwah, I love my mother so much. My mother always keeps me honest. She'd say, where'd you hear that from? Where'd you get that from? So I'm always, and now, she's been saying that for years. So now I try to have that evidence beforehand My phone is chock filled with evidence that I am busted out. It's getting all busted out. I'll give you a little hint on what I'm working on. AI underground data centers in the White House and the Third Temple. That's what do you want from me? That's the truth. I don't know what the heck's going on. Okay, but I'm looking into it. I have a schmesh load of evidence, but we ain't gonna talk about that tonight. We gotta have some fun tonight. Looking at the destruction of the United States of America. And I got other fun stuff. What's his face? Gypsy Crusader fought some dudes, Sir Hot and Happy Hot Packets or whatever his name was. We'll check that out. I like the before and after commentary more than the fight. It was kind of boring. I kind of felt bad for Gypsy Crusader. If you don't know who Gypsy Crusader is, they force this guy to come out all the time and say, I'm a racist. He was just fed up with the crap that was going on in the world, and he points out everybody who's bad, and he's a white guy, so he loves the whites. And there's a lot of things I excuse me, a lot of things I agree with him on. A few things that I'm like, come on, dude. But I think he's a good dude, and he's been pushed into a corner. And when a lion is pushed into a corner, I don't care how many times you crack that whip, that lion's gonna bite your ass. So, but he came back. He won the fight. We'll check that out if I got time. But we got all types of stuff going on. Listen, let me also welcome not just my wonderful family over here on YouTube, but I got us going on Twitter over there on X. So I hope everybody on X, I hope you come over to YouTube and hook my numbers up a little bit. Give your boy a like and follow and all that stuff. By the way, everybody here, please, I always forget to say it, but please at least give this video a like, this live a like, because what I've learned from my boy Alex Stein is the more likes you get, the more YouTube is forced to pump out the algos. So let's get that shiz going. Well, have some fun. Listen, I'm the type of guy you don't have to. I'd like you to send me some super chats, but you don't have to, because I am going to read all the daggone comments anyways and pop them up, and we're gonna have a grand old time. But listen, I'm a brokey, so you can hook your boy up with whatever super chats or anything you'd like. Please and thank you. But they're not dependent on it, because I'm not one of those folks out there. Listen, maybe they're smarter than me and they make money and blah 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 blah. I'm here to have a good time, so we can all. My overwhelming goal, overarching goal is smiles. Okay. Want them smiles, want people happy. Everybody, nobody wants to go into one of these places, Tim Pool or Benny John, any one of these freaking places, okay? I don't care if you're in Hassan, Piers Morgan, wherever the hell you are. I love Tucker Carlson, love him. And Candace and all those people, but, they have a zillion people, but they never read any of the chats. And it drives me crazy. And I know you guys are like me. So when you're just a lowly, pleb in the chat, you guys aren't. I don't treat you like that. But you know what I'm saying? In these other places, you get treated like a pleb. You're speaking into the void. No, not here. No, not here. You can feel free to say whatever the heck you want. If I'm wrong, call me out. I don't care. Listen, that's what friends and families do. We bicker and argue and disagree, but we all come back to loving each other at the end of the day. Never go to bed angry. That's what my wife taught me. Love her. Mrs. Starboard is the best. Speaking of the best, let me get right to the chat. Thomas Gilson, my dude, thank you for being here. I freaking love you. Johnny Z, my dude, Johnny Z Friendly. Everybody give this dude some love. Freaking love you, Johnny Z, my man. Matty P, my brother, let's go. He said 39 degrees in West Tennessee right now, dropping to twizzle, fizzle. 25. What does Tennessee think they are? Massachusetts. It's kind of warm up here. Like, it does sort of feel a little sort of springy. A bit of spring in the air. You can start smelling a little bit of, I don't know if it's pollen, a white cedar, something's going on. It's a nice smell, you know. Snow is almost all melted. It's still in some areas, you know, with shade, but for the most part, he gone. Snow gone. So, West Tennessee, we love you, Tennessee. Mwah! Good gracious. 39 and 25. That is terrible. It's supposed to be 81. See, you guys will bounce back. In West Tennessee, born and raised on the playground. It was 81 degrees. That's right. I don't know. I was trying to rhyme. I forgot what I was going to say. Yes, there was a strong cold front coming through. Tonight, it's not good. The great Snizzoo, or as I like to call him, the sensational Snizook, Slizzayer, my dude. Is this show a Leprechaun in the Hood gimmick? Kinda. I was going to take the regular Leprechaun, and then I was like, let me just make some Blizzak Leprechauns. People might not understand the thumbnail at first, but once you watch the show, you'll know what I'm talking about. You're gonna get it. And you'll understand what the hell my thumbnail is all about. Oh man, that hurts when you get up to take a piss-ish and it is freezing. Evil! I almost want to say Las Vegas. Evil! 19 official. Eva, so glad you're here. Mwah, thank you for being here. Love you, love you, love you. The Fizzac Pig. Let's go. The glorious pig. Like I said, tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. It's called The Pig Pen. And it's always a good time. And they have great people in there. I am blessed. I say it all the time, and it's the absolute truth, to have the finest, smartest, funniest, wittiest people on the planet commenting right here for your very eyes to enjoy. And the Fat Pigs got the great ones, DMS, Alex Stein. We always all up in each other's mix, and that's why I love it. I love it. I promote it all. Get it all out there because these people are fantabulous. Kenny Powers, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody give Kenny some love. Every last one is. Kenny Powers, let's go. Z, did you get a lot of wind with those big temp swings? Yeah, listen, this time, I don't know if it's tornado season, but for me, this time of year is terrifying because right there, Tornado Alley, you're getting hot pressure, cold pressure. Whew, not good. They say it's not good. They say tornadoes. They say you'll land on an old witch and her legs will curl up. And then many years later, Disney will make a movie making that witch somehow a good person. Anyways, she was the right one. Didn't you know that? And they made the lady black. The original lady who played the Wicked Witch. I don't know if you know this real quick. But from the original Wizard of Oz, my mother used to borrow from the library a book about the like behind the scenes from the Wizard of Oz every year. See, because I grew up in a time when you couldn't get whatever you wanted whenever you wanted it. Now we got everything at our fingertips, right? But the Wizard of Oz used to come out one time a year, and if you weren't ready for it, oh, that's your ass. You don't get no Wizard of Oz this year. So I'm talking about when I was a little kid. But the original Wizard of Oz, the lady who played the Wicked Witch of the West in the Wizard of Oz, she got burnt from the green paint that they put on her. This shit was made in the 30s, right? I think it was the 30s. They made the Wizard of Oz the 30s, and they used green paint all over, and it like stained and burnt her face. Then when they sent her down, oh, what a world, I'm melting. When they did that to her, they had fire come out of the thing, right? This lady's a trooper. You want to talk about somebody who's not complaining? She kept doing the damn shots, and it burnt her. The new green paint they put on her, if I'm not mistaken, caused like third-degree burns all over this woman's entire body, including the face, the face. I think Putta's face, right? I don't know. I remember back in the day when I was young, dating around. I don't know if it was Greek, I think it was Greek, right? I don't know. Somebody, oh, look at him. He's got a great puta. I'm like, puta? I know puta. No, it's puta. It's a paese. I don't know why they're all Spanish now, but something like that. Yeah. Wait, there were thunderstorms and 68 degrees. Yeah, that's not a good mix. At 2 p.m. and at 5, the rain looked like this. Nice. Johnny, with the temperature drop like that, my Disney string up my watch pocket sometime. Yes. It'll shrink. There was shrinkage. Jerry. Hello, everybody. I sincerely hope you're all thriving. Love you. Yes, me too. Please, everybody. I hope everybody's good. That's all. That's some wild weather there. Wild, wacky stuff. Yeah, it is wild weather. I'm doing a Johnny Carson deal as if anybody knows who the hell that is anymore. But for real, I left out the 45-mile-an-hour winds tonight. I'm sure that's not going to help anybody. It's not good for anybody. We had that Friday. Friday, it was whipping winds. Crazy. I mean, it wasn't like the snow blizzard of 26 where it was just a constant, I don't even know, 70 mile an hour, 80 mile an hour winds. Like yesterday, it was like, you could just walk and be fine. And you better hope you ain't wearing a toupee because that shit's coming flying off because all the it was like 60 mile an hour gusts. I guess they say gusts. That black leprechaun in the middle looks like fun. I want to party with that guy. Oh, yes. I had Grok do my handiwork today. I was going to have Cedric the Entertainer as a leprechaun, but they couldn't get Cedric's face right. And I would have had to go find a picture of Cedric the Entertainer and then keep on coaxing Grok to do what the hell I asked him to do. Can you just do what I asked you to do? Smartest brain alive? I don't think so. But yeah, he kind of looks like Cedric, right? I was like, you know what? I'll take this one. It's like Bernie Mac. He's like, we leprechauns up in here, took a look. We a couple of leprechauns and shit. I thought it was cool. And by the way, I don't think Cedric the Entertainer or rest in peace, Bernie Mac, all these other people, I don't think they would do what these kids are doing today. Just saying. I don't think they'd attend St. Patrick's Day parades, causing havoc, shooting, shizooting, and doing all that looting down there in Daytona and ruining the daggone rodeo. You can't even go to a rodeo no more. What is this world coming to? I gotta skip. The kid on the right looks like Bobby Hill. I know, I put a little Bobby Hill leprechaun in there. And I can't do Bobby Hill off the top of my head. He was like, it was a woman, by the way, did the voice of Bobby Hill. Wait, I bet he probably cooked his Thomas. Sniz, I wouldn't want to party with him. He'd clean me out. Kid on the right looks mad that he has to wear a tie. He's just always mad. I don't know why. Don't forget the chicken nugget sauce if you work at a fast food place with that guy around. You ain't gonna like it. He mad. Eat more coleslaw. Everybody's favorite coleslaw. We love you. Eat more. What kind of History Month show is this? Oh my god. If you guys haven't seen and been tickled by EMC, Eat More Coleslaw, you are about to get all that Eat More Coleslaw all up in your funny guts. The guy in the middle was great in Crocodile Dundee. Where is I gotta show it. Aboriginal Willie. It's the kind of History Month that us melanated deficient folks aren't welcome at. You know, they don't let us do that shiz. That's him coleslaw without the hat plus the glasses. Did I spell check that right? I need to spell Chiznik. Close enough for who it's for. Hey, that's what I figured, you know? Good enough. I look on my phone usually before I put a word that I don't really know how to spell. Yeah, I know. Me too. It's like all of us, like, I don't know. A lot of people, maybe I kind of give people a little respect who, like, they try it the old fashioned way. Or maybe they ignore spell check on their phone and they're like, this is how I spell it. I don't care if it's right. it's kind of it's kind of rugged. It's a little tough. I ain't gonna lie. For me, I'm like, I need the correct spelling of every damn word. I don't. Something's wrong with your boy. Perfectionist, some might say. I've noticed that there's an inverse relationship between my correct spelling and my alcohol intake. Oh my God, Rainy, the fabulous Hall of Fame Rainy. Love you, Rainy. Oh my God, thank you so much for being here, Rainy. Before I scroll, I'm gonna ask you what's for dinner. I hope it's corned beef and cabbage. Mwah, the lovely and wonderful Mrs. Starboard made corned beef and cabbage on Saturday. We still got some leftovers. But see, like we're actually, of Irish descent. So St. Patrick's Day, like the build up to St. Patrick's Day, it always feels like I don't know how to describe it. It's like I guess maybe if I was like Central or South American, I'd be annoyed that people are celebrating Cinco de Mayo when they, it's like, hey, why are you taking my shit, man? We get all fucked up today. And it's like, we do the same thing, you silly, filthy blarney. We get all fired up on St. Patty's Day. So it's kind of like, I guess amateur hour. I was trying to avoid that phrase, but it's like amateur hour. But I'll tell you, at least from this, Irish DNA'd person, American. I'm American, but you know what I mean. Like the night of St. Patrick's Day night, like you're filled with all types of joy. You're filled with joy. So we get all, wee willied about the damn St. Patrick's Day coming up. And then it comes and we're like, it's amateur hour. And then halfway through the day, we're like, short and big order. We need our soda bread and all that shit. So, and we love it. We love it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm hoping Rainy had corned beef and cabbage. If not, you got another day. You know what? You can do it anytime this week. Corned beef and cabbage, if anybody doesn't know, was like a poor person's meal. And go to your local restaurant and order it and see how poor it is now. That shit's fire. By the way, lobsters used to be given to the slaves. That was considered poor people food. While the rich people were eating peanut butter and jelly. We've come a long way. It's flipped upside down. That's all I can say. Yikes, EMC, run out to your porch and look up. White Ice Team, my boy, everybody's boy. Give him some love. This is my dude. He said, keep the illegal immigrants and deport them. Never mind. I love it. My boy. Let's go. Man, I can't wait. I got to hang out with White XT one of these days. I cannot freaking wait. And by the way, I'm starting to think you might be onto something. It's like if you're 9, you're fine. And if you're, I don't know if I can say this joke. If you're certain shade, you get fade. I don't know. No, that's bad. I'm joking. Not really. But yes, but no. Hey, Rainy, did you hear the new Ayatollah guy is gay? Is he? I didn't hear that shiz. Scott Gunwale, let's go. I got my gun and I'm busting cabs, baby. I can't say that. The gay Ayatollah. And he's like, Allahu Akbar. Go. Dan the man SoCal, my brother. Me and Dan are going at it, but I love it because it gives like we're going at it on X, like arguing about certain things, and but it's great. I love it. It keeps you fresh, and it's always good to hear opposing sides so that you can learn. Because I don't know everything. I sure the hell don't know nothing. I ain't know nothing. But you know what I mean? It's good. It's good. The greatest one of all time, Bob Coke Can Cook. That's right, ladies. That 2-liter is swinging just for you. Bob Cook, my dude, the legend. He is one leagued comatose gay Ayatollah. The Ayatollah who gay? All right, I tried. Whatever. Did I hear that sniz? I find that really hard to believe. I don't know if I kind of do too, because They chuck you off some roofs. You get a first class roof ticket. You know what I mean? They bring you on a ride with no parachute. Scott like Whitey's brother, Whitey Bulger. Whitey Bulger. Whitey Bulger was a they call him an Irish mobster. I mean, I have Irish DNA in me. I'm American. America only. But they call him like an Irish mobster. The guy had a Boston accent. He's from here. I don't know what to talk about. But little fun fact for those who don't know. Everybody in here in New England, I think when we're in preschool, they have us draw Whitey Bulger and his brother James Bulger, who was a big politician here. But yeah, his brother James was like the top politician. When they brought him in, they were looking for Whitey Bulger for years, right? He's on the FBI's tippity top most wanted list, Whitey. And they bring in his brother, James Whitey Bulger. What the heck was his brother's name? Billy Bulger. Billy Bulger was the crooked government brother. And to be honest, a lot of people say he wasn't, but here's the thing. They bring him into a Boston congressional hearing, right? And they're like, where's your brother, you piece of shit? Where is he? The guy's murdering people. He was Whitey Bulger, for all like the fantasy that we all think about him, he was a chiseled molester of boys and girls, chiseled innocent people all the time, especially kids. Like, this dude was a fucking scumbag. By the way, he had halitosis. So just imagine some guy with chronic stank mouth. Oh, God, just don't even think about it. It's Happy Black Patrick's Day. Don't think about that. I'm sorry I brought that up. But now you know what I'm saying. But all I know is, don't dramatize that guy. I technically worked for him at one point in time. I'll tell that story another day. I don't know if, there's a statute of limitations. But I didn't do none of that. I ain't doing none of that. It was just something that I'll bring up later. It was just business, money, not people. I didn't even know any of that shit. I only saw him once. When I saw Whitey Bulger, and by the way, he's not really that tall. Not that I'm that tall, but pushing almost 5'10". Let me get a couple of more centimeters. Lord. Anyway, that's what she said. But he's not really that tall, but he has this look in his face. Like, you just know this mother chucker is pure evil. Evil. But anyway, I'll tell a story another day. I probably should have thought about telling it today, but whatever. EMC. Yes, Dan the man is the man. We love Dan the man. Love you. Temperatures dropping 30 degrees tonight here. But I don't do spring breaks or parades anymore, brother. God love you, EMC. No, listen, I ain't doing that shit no more either. I did that way back in the day. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, let's go to fucking Salty and get fucking ripped, cat. But even back then, like, there were some fights. There was some fights at the Salty parades, but it didn't turn into whole giant groups. It was just like, fucking, what'd you say to me, you fucking piece of shite? And it's like, what did you call me? A Shiite Muslim? I'll fuck you up there, buddy. And everybody just fought it out real quick. He's like, this guy called me a Muslim. He's like, I didn't say a fucking Muslim, you fucking blockhead. And he's like, oh, I thought you could. Oh, well, hug it out we shall. Smoke a little, whoo-hoo. Nobody had that accent, but it's more fun that way. Where it's like, the fuck you call me there, face? I'm fucking get in my car and run you over, you piece of shit. But yeah, there was some fights and shit back in the day, of course. But not like what I'm about to show you. You might have seen it already, but let's enjoy it together. I don't know if enjoy is the right word. Cry? I don't know. At least it makes me want to cry a little bit. Two-ish calf. I don't know if that's how I'm saying it correctly, but thank you so much for being here. Make the Washington, what the heck is, now I'm lost. Oh my God. Not the Chiefs. The Commanders, Redskins. Make the Redskins again. Listen, every Native American Indian person that I've ever gotten to speak to about this matter all said matter of fact, one guy, they all said it's their favorite team. One dude I met at an Indian reservation right outside of Las Vegas, Nevada in 1994. Told me to my face, like he told me to my face, that's his favorite team. And he's got the whole, Native American gimmick going on. It looks great. Not gimmick, you know what I mean? Headdress and shit. And it's not like ridiculous leaves. Like it was a chill day. I guess the, leaves were, it was a chilly day. A little bit of shrinkage on the leaves. No, the feathers. But no, he's had a chill, like he was chill. And you can tell, like, at least I could tell, like, he was a Native American Indian. And he's wearing a fucking, why do I keep forgetting? Washington Redskins jacket. Like, they loved it. And then they're like, oh, we got to protect you by taking away the things you love that represent you. We're going to erase you from history. Some bullshit. Shout out. Thank you for being here. And shout out to the Washington Redskins. Damn, they got me good. I keep wanting to say Commanders. You're not going to get me. My brain might forget a little bit, but I'll remember eventually. Rainey, I bet all of this bullshit, he's probably fine, not Gizeh, and hiding. Yes, the Ayatollah Hugehi. We don't know who he is, but we're hearing that he's a little fruity tooty. Brandon Wiles, my dude. Scott is back and better than ever. Let's go. I was going to do a Hogan. Get Hogan. Let's go. I'm back, baby. I'm back. You know what else is back that I forgot to mention? Fish Tag 5. That's what's back. I don't know if you guys are watching Fish Tag. I'm watching it sporadically. We'll talk about it a little bit. I'll show you guys some of the contestants. There's one dude with a headband. I forget his name. I think he already won. I think he won. Fish Tag's over, folks. Green headband guy already won. Stein went live Saturday night, but late. Yeah, I was like my sleep is all screwed up now. And I'm not blaming Alex. It's been screwed up for a while, but I was laying in bed, about to pass out, and I get an alert on my phone, and then I get a text message from somebody like Alex is on, and I'm like, shit. So I'm in there with the best of them. Alex had a call-in show. Alex Stein on Saturday night. It was fantastic. I loved every moment, as I always do with Alex. I know. I wish. And Stein, like, God love Daniel Graham and all of our West Coast family out there, but it was like 10 o'clock at night for them, and it was like 12 at night for us, and then next thing you know, it's 12 for LA, which means it's 2 in the morning here. But you know what? When Alex got to go, he got to go. You feel it in your bones. You just got to let it go. That's what she said. Yes. Oh, no. On his own channel. He was on his own Alex Stein channel. It was awesome. It was so awesome. Scott deep dives into the truth. Listen, it's a scary place sometimes. You will be battered and bruised and called names. But I think it's worth it. The truth is absolutely rootin' tootin' worth it. There is nothing more important than the truth, even if it hurts. Like, I'd date chicks back in the day, and not all of them would cheat on me, but you know what I'm saying. And I'd be like, listen, just let me know. Even if it hurts, just let me know. By the way, I don't know why people cheat. I really don't. I did it when I was a real young teenager, and I grew out of that shit probably by 15, for Pete's sake. 16. I was a young little slizoot, but I digress. But why do people just break up with somebody? Just say, listen, I'm thinking about doing something against you that you're not going to like. I wouldn't want to do that. Clearly, I'm a piece of shit. Clearly, I lost that love. I got to go. Why would you make it and compound that hurt on somebody else times a million by cheating on it? It's like, what's wrong with you? So now they got a broken heart, a broken ego, and everything else, they just broken. All because you wanted to get your stuff wet or whatever. But no, what the hell was I even talking about? I forget. But yeah, the truth. I was asking them, like, I'd say to a different girl, like, just tell me. And some of them would be like, I did, but I was the biggest mistake in my life. And I'm like, well, I know about mistakes, so I'm gone. And you hurt me. But I shake the head. Thank you for telling me. So thank you for telling me the truth. Yeah, but I did. Yeah, well, because the dude didn't push the right buttons, you come crawling back. I don't think so. I just had one too many. We were at the St. Patrick's Day parade, and there were black leprechauns fighting, and the man was so cute and handsome. Oh yeah, we're gonna find his ass. But I do. I thank you for telling me. Even if the truth hurts, you gotta know it. Bart Hutchinson, listen, it's Bart. We call him Bart around these parts because I'm from Boston, from New England. Bart Hutchinson, love you. Everybody give him some love. Hello, Mr. Cook. Rumor has it that you're the greatest. Mad respect. Oh, he is. I'm telling you. Kind of partial to the whites myself. Oh, Jesus. Baba Army in full effect. We love the Baba Army. Shout out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Give me them thumbs. Where are the thumbs? Thank you so much. Yes, Eva's awesome people too. You guys are all great. But come and smile for. Oh, shiz. I didn't even notice this. Thank you, Eva. Oh, my God. Thank you. Oh, super chat. Did you get my email, nerd? Oh, shiz. I didn't even. I'm so sorry. I'll check it after the show. I never check emails. Oh, my God. I forgot. My work vehicle it's a van. It's a freaking mess. All Thursday was just disaster. I totally forgot, but I'll check it. I promise. Now I'm disappointed in myself. There's always so much to do. Thank you, by the way, from the bottom of my heart. Oh my God, super chats are amazing. Daniel Graham, what the French toast? Scott and I on X. Yes, solving the world's problems. And I wouldn't have it any other way. That's daggone right. My brother from another mother, love you, bro. Love you to pieces. And not just because of the super chat. But that's, I can't love you any more than I already do. But thank you. And yes, that's what we're doing. We're just, listen, I have these deep conversations with my son, with my brother, Daniel Graham, with my brother. I can't say his name. I don't want weirdos doxing him and shiz. And I love you. And you know who he is. I've had it with my dad. By the way, I went to Catholic school from 1st to 4th grade, right? And it would I'd always ask questions. Now, when I went to Catholic school back in the day, they legally, just like a year or two before I went into 1st grade, they passed a law where the nuns can't beat you anymore. Okay. But the nuns didn't care about the law because I'd still get walloped. I mean, they'd whoop yo tail. They had everybody's like, oh, those rulers with the metal edges? Oh no, how about a yardstick with a metal edge? And they whack you once the flat way. If you being a little shiz, they turn it and whack you with the wood end of the heart, you know what I'm saying? And then if you're really piece of shiz, they turn that dull metal blade edge around and wallop you. Now go cry in your seat and be embarrassed. It did put people in line, but it also made your boy a little crazy. Because I learned to accept pain. Maybe that's not where I learned from, but I'm sure it didn't help. Because I became a boxer as I got older, and I like fighting. I do still, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather make love. I'm an older man now. I'm my ripe old age of 32. I don't want to fight no more. I just want to make love. No, but for real, I would go around asking teachers, priests, I've even gotten to question a cardinal once and just ask questions. And I don't think I'm being a dick about it. And I don't think they thought either. But sometimes I get you just got to have faith, son. You got to have faith. I don't know why everybody's Irish today. It's St. Blacktrick's Day. Everybody's going to be Irish today. We always do Italian week around here. We're doing Irish, maybe week. Who knows? I don't think I can stop this accent. It's too much fun. But I'd always ask people, teachers, priests, whatever. I come out of church and say, thank you so much for your service, wonderful service. About a little past halfway into your sermon, you brought up this and that. Now, and I'd say stuff like this all the time and ask questions, and you could see people uncomfortable, and they don't know how to answer the questions. And I'm asking these people deep, but I've been doing it since I was little. I'm talking little. So it's just in your boy. I got to know. I like to know things. Sarasota is about to get crushed with, I almost thought it said Iran, with rain. Now looking at it, did you know that Iran and rain, if you switch the letters around, it's Iran. That's right. There's nothing in there about to look at. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Truth is unbreakable. I love Truth is unbreakable. That's our girl. Everybody give her some love. Hey guys, what's up? We survived our mini blizzard. Oh, that's right. You guys got blasted. By the time it came here, it was just mostly all rain with a couple little chunks here and there, but nothing stuck. Thank goodness. We got 6 inches. That's what she said of snow. It's 22 degrees right now. Tonight, -2. Stop it. North of us in Wausau, got over 30 inches. Fun tundra times. Oh my God, 30 inches. Nobody wants 30 inches. And that's what she said. I'm telling you right now, it might sound like fun. Okay. But that's no good. But no, thank God you guys didn't get totally walloped because that sucks. DMS. So what do you got? Darkman Steve up in the place to be. I think I said it right. I better have said it. We're going all the way to 8 o'clock, Darkman Steve. You better know. Coming up right after this. So true, Dan. You need to have a theology debate for start. It's always, listen, I think it's extremely fresh, revealing, and wonderful. I don't know everything, okay? I know I'm joking around, but I don't know everything. But I do know, I'm no dummy. I'm no dummy. I know some things here and there, but I don't know everything. So, and there's a big difference between what you believe and the facts that you have. So most of the time you have to take the facts and the evidence, and sometimes it's right in front of you. But I guess not even almost. I think every single time you have truth and evidence, you have to paint a picture to understand or even to explain to somebody else what that evidence and truth leads you to. So my hypothesis might not always be correct. I might be correct, but it needs a little tweaking. So it's always good to have deep debates with people. When it devolves into name calling, that's when it's like, all right, we better chill out for a little bit. Let's just chill for a little bit. Because I don't need, nobody needs all that mess. Because then it's devolved into just an argument instead of a good debate. Nice, healthy debate. You need a good debate. Woo! It's going to be 90 degrees here in sunny South California. Today through Wednesday, and then back to normal 70s and 80s. Oh, it's going to be balmy 38 degrees here, buddy. So that's normal for us. I don't want 30. I want 70s and 80s. It's coming. It's coming. I got to be patient. And that's one of my least best virtues is patience. I'm trying. Shout out to my dad up there in his Evan. He had patience, man. I don't know how he had patience. It's amazing. Did you tell her about the shrinkage? What was it? Elaine, get in here. Elaine, you know about the men's shrinkage? She's like, it shrinks? Oh, it's one of the best parts of Seinfeld. I know I was talking about Seinfeld too much. Renee Rose. I love you with every ounce and every drop of my soul. Heart and soul. March 20th is the first day of spring, according to the Kizalander. Now I'm just speaking Carney the whole time. I can't help it. But you know what? It is good because if I say Gizon by accident the real way without Carney, who knows? I don't need my channel going bye-bye. Okay? If you want me to spizzy Kizarny, you got it. That's right. YouTube or whoever the hell runs YouTube. I was about to say Wojcicki. So March 20th is first day of spring according to the calendar, but I always like to think that the 21st was the first day of each season. I think you're right. Like, it's not a complete perfect sign. Maybe it's off. Everything's always off a little bit. That's why we gotta like adjust clocks and shiz. But we're close. Like we got it close enough. You know what I mean? Human beings are like, it's close enough. It's close enough. Listen, just pull that what the heck are they called? In England or Ireland, I want to say the Georgia Guidestones. That's not what it is. Your sundial. Move the sundial over a little bit every whatever, and move it the other way every whatever. And that's how sundials worked in the ancient world. Don't listen to me. That's a joke. Damn, this thunder is literally shaking the house. This lightning, thunder and lightning, shake and bake, baby. We're going to make it happen, Frank. Let's go. But that's scary. All right, I'll tell a quick story. Why not? I haven't wasted enough time. It's not wasting time when I'm talking to you guys, but you know what I mean. And by 7, I like to jump right into the stories, but I'll be a little out. So, Mrs. Starboard, I love all my heart. Our first place together was an apartment. We were on the 4th floor. So, if you know anything about triple deckers, we get a lot of triple deckers here in these parts. And it's a 3-story thing, but they converted the attic to be an apartment. We had, a wee little man, and we just wanted to be independent and all that shiz. So we're in a thing, right? And Mrs. Starboard was a waitress at the time. I think she's actually bartending that night. Whatever. It's many moons ago, right? Now I am in the top of this building. We live in the top of it, and I've never experienced any storms yet. Well, there's an old factory across the street, completely metal roof, metal everything, right? And I'm chilling. My son's like a wee baby. I mean, wee baby, right? And the rain and thunder and everything's kind of waking him up, and it's shaking the place, and it's scary. Well, all of a sudden, I've heard a noise I've never heard in my entire life, which is lightning hitting a metal roof. It was like, bang, bang, bang. It was the scariest thing I've ever experienced weather-wise. And I've been through some shit. I lived through a sandstorm in Vegas, which was kind of awesome. But, not at the time. I was like, I was fucking through my nose. It's in my mouth. I got the sand pudding pop in my mouth. I don't know why I turned into that guy. But it's like, we're home. They love it when I get all sandy wandy. What's his name? Whatever. Bill Cosby. But no, before I honest to God know how you feel, because this shit, like, that's lightning, and then you get the thunder. And when you're next to lightning, we all know lightning strikes, and you go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and you get the thunder. Well, when the lightning happens, when it's right next to you, you get the lightning and the thunder. You get the shake and bake right there. The whole freaking building. I thought the building was going to crumble. It was like, craziness. Stay safe, White Iced Tea. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Yes, we love Renee Rose. I just watched a documentary on YouTube, and Toto made more money than any other of the actors. What? And what the actors went through was brutal. Back then, things were worse than they are now, believe it or not. Maybe one of these days I'll do at least maybe half a show on The Wizard of Oz. You guys might know everything, but look, I didn't know that. Toto, they paying the little dog too? And he's like, that's my contract, motherfucker. I want to say Ms. Idiots. What are they called in the thing? The little people. We represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild, Ms. Idiots, right? One of them has hung himself. Now, I don't know if that's completely true, but it sure looks like it. Like, there was all types of debauchery. All those Dwizzorfs, that's what they were, right? The dwarfs. They were getting drizzonk, doing Skizzo. It was crazy. It's like Scarface. Getting all crazy up in there. Yeah, it's crazy. And Toto making more money than Judy Garland is it's a sacrilege. And all those people, the Wicked Witch, the broad who played her, I think she should have been paid the most. No hazard pay for the green paint 3rd degree burn debacle, and she kept on working. They were like, oh, she's like, I have third-degree burns all over my face. And they're like, well, we'll smooth it out with the new green paint. And she's like, all right. You got to give her. I mean, come on. That's dedication. I know if I get third-degree burns, I'm telling my boss, and he's like, yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Listen, just put a little Vaseline on it. Come in. I'll be like, who you think I am? The Wicked Witch of the West? I ain't coming in tomorrow. I got bites all over me. But I know, the band is exactly who I was thinking of when she first said that. The thumbnail, let's go. I know, I'm going to hustle muscle. Maddie, tell us what time you almost went to Oz. Tornado. Maddie is right up in the mix. Matter of fact, where the heck was this? Kansas. Kansas right there near our dearest Rainy, sort of, right? Oklahoma's like kind of the bottom of Tornado Alley. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it's good to know. It's good to have other people, put you in check and help you out sometimes, because the shiz you don't niz out. Snizzo, you didn't clear your schedule to make time to watch it like I did? He said, nope. I'm pretty sure I got there and never returned. True. That's right. We in the Wizard of Oz right now. The Wizard of all these movies that are ever made, okay? Maybe not all, but most. I mean, do you guys ever see Going Overboard from Adam Sandler? Now, I know a lot of people don't like Adam Sandler for some reason. I love Adam Sandler. I memorized 2 of his comedy cassette tapes and shiz. I don't know. So he's silly. He's a silly Willy. Silly Billy. Silly Billy Madison. Why did I bring this up? Do you ever see the movie Going Overboard? It's the very first movie that Adam Sandler ever made. It's the worst piece of crap you'll ever see in your entire life. I am not kidding. It's bad. There's no story, no plot. It makes no sense. No good acting from. I think there might have been one person on that boat who could act. Other than that, it was like a whole bunch of rejected casting couch people said, you know what? If you're not going to let us into your movie, we'll make our own. That's what it felt like. And it was bad. It was like, now I see why they told me to come back when I get a little better, because yikes. But I forget what the hell I was talking about. Panda Express for tonight? Is that we have a cabbage? No way. Yucky. Typically, I don't do cabbage either, but when you burl it all up and you throw it's just a stew with some cabbage in it. It's fantabulous. I bet you if you had some of even my mom's or my wonderful Mrs. Starboard's corned beef and cabbage, I guarantee you'd love it. What I do is I chop it all up and I make hash out of it. The hash slinging slasher is fine. Corned beef and cabbage is delicious. If it's made, some people like, you go to a restaurant and it's like, come on, smash it. I just take my hands and squish it all. No, I don't do that. Not at the restaurant. Mr. Starbucks like, yeah, you did that at home. I saw you. I was just pulling apart the meat. It's just quicker. I like to be fluffy. You cutting it into little. No, none of that. Anybody else like corned beef and cabbage? Come on. We should take lobster back. Yes, give it back to us poor folk. To be honest with you, Kenny. It's pretty easy. You just go and get a lobster trap license. You get 2 lobster traps. Go to Walmart and buy, the cheapest fish you can find. I don't care where it is in that place. You put it in a little, a tweed bag, not even tweed, like a stringed bag or whatever you call it. You hang it in the thing, throw it in there, come back in a couple of days. Hey! Free peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from the Kang. The smell makes me gag. Nah, I know. Mrs. Starboard, she's not like, that's why we'll only eat it then. She doesn't really do the Kiz Abbage all that much. Same here, and it smells like, oh, come on. Crop dusted by if we ever get murked by our government, at least we can count on DMS cutting a tune in our honor. Imagine that. I don't want to, but just imagine it so we don't have to hopefully live through that. I'm not digging all this Ayatollah slander. You guys are very rude. Give the man a chance, for Christ's sake. Listen, I'm trying. I'd like to see the new Ayatollah be a freeloader on Fish Tank. That would be the shiznit. That's what I'm saying. I got Whitey Bulger for you. Hard Archivist in the place to be. Give us some love. I love Hard Archivist. This man, he ain't nobody's chump. This person is the shiznit. Blackie Bulger. I should make Whitey Bulger black. I'll ask Gronk. I mean, make him black so I don't get in trouble. Actually, I'm probably getting 15 times more trouble because he was quite the racist. Yeah. Billy Bulger's my prawn name. That's right. Billy Bulger. Ding. All right, let me get Nick the Gun Guy. Boy, I love you. Our brother. Dude, thank you so much for being here, brother. You know I love you. The Ayatollah Scott Maney. Ayatollah Scott Mania is running wild around here now that Nick the Gun Guy's up in the place. I did know there were many Irish in Massachusetts until I watched Ray Donovan. Ray Donovan. He says it like Donovan. Like he does say Ray Donovan the way you're supposed to. He's like, it's Ray Donovan. Donovan. I can't do it. I have to listen to it. Great show. What was the name? Liv Shriver. How I remember that guy's name? I don't know, but I did somehow. He went to Alcatraz back in the day. He did. Hard Archivist is the shiznit. We love you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Big Pimpin'. Feather Not Dot has saved us all a lot of confusione. Yes, the dots, their reservations, they upsell you. If you go to a feather reservation, they sell you shit cheap, okay? You can buy like Newports or Marlboros for like $4. That's right. You go to the store now, at least here in Massachusetts, they're 15, 16 effing dollars for a stupid pack of smokerettes. It's crazy. It's all taxes. Go to an Indian reservation, Feather Not Dot, and you'll be like, what the heck? $4? Wild. Give them a $5 and they give you some change back, and they're like, no pennies. Oh, we don't have any pennies anymore. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Don't get me. Dan Schneider should have named the team the Washington Pale Faces. Yeah, call them something insulting to white people and watch us own it. I don't care. And by the way, Native Americans call themselves Redskins. They call themselves, I'm sure, we were like Redskins over there, but it's just like the N-word. Sometimes you're like, yo, what up, a Redskin? Yo, that's my Redskin right there. Redskin, please. Redskin, please. Give me a break. Everybody knows it's just love. There is only one Ayatollah, and it's Scotty Muhammad. Peace be upon him and everybody here with me. Eva, I don't know if Bam is a worthy host. I've been too busy with my own thing to watch like I want to. Eva, I love you anyway. I couldn't love you more than I already do, to be honest with you. But I am exactly with you. Oh my God, I'm a Fish Tank, super fan. I haven't had time to watch it, and Bam is doing a pretty good job from the clips that I've seen. I just don't have the time because so much shiz going on. I can't watch it. I didn't know it was going to be this fast. Like, I can't believe it's already here. I can't believe it. And I love you because you're one of the only other fellow Fish Tank people in here with me. And we're doing the same thing. I'm loving it. Bam Marijuana. Bam Bam Bigelow. Yep, he's the host of Fish Tank this season. Bam Margera. Can you believe it? I mean, he's doing pretty good, to be honest with you. And listen, here's the thing. I hate skipping people. I hate it. I hate skipping all this stuff. It hurts. It physically hurts. Chris Thompson up in the house. Everybody give him some love. Follow this man. One. Capital C, Chris, capital T, Thompson. Dude coming from someone older. You can block pain, but it doesn't go away. It'll catch up with you one day or another. Absolutely. It hurts skipping everybody's comments, but I gotta hustle. Absolutely. Pain sucks. Any pain sucks. Tooth pain sucks. You know why? Because it's acute. It's happening right the F now. And it's like, I can't do it. I can't sleep. I don't want to eat. There's a pain going behind my eye. Oh, there's another pain going through my jaw. I don't have a tooth down here. Why does it hurt here? Tooth pain sucks. Back pain, yeah, it's a pain in the back, but it's more of a chronic deal where it's just like all day, every day. And then you get random phantom pains throughout your body. Everything's being a human ain't easy, okay? That's all I'm saying. We don't need your fucking 39-degree weather, okay? We don't need your thunder shaking our daggone houses. We get all types of physical ailments and pains. That's why I am going to try and cheer you all up. Iran can crush ice. I'm telling you. Literal his Hitler. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And that thumbnail is your icon, Lindsey Graham. That makes me freaking laugh. That's all I know. It was a balmy 68 degrees yesterday morning and got down to 9 in Oklahoma. Listen, the only thing that I really in my mind that's embedded visually from Oklahoma is the scene from Django. I know it's Django, but whatever. And where he's like, of course I'll help the mighty Siegfried to catch Grazilla or whatever the hell her name is. What's her name? Siegfried, and he's trying to get his wife. I need to get my wife. You want me to shoot that man with his kid? I forget her name. I've only watched the movie 1,750,000 billion times. Anyway, and he's like, I'll tell you what, I'll go with you to Candyland after the winter and we'll go do it. He's like, if you come with me and you help me be a bounty hunter. He's like, you want me to be a bounty hunter? What you want me to be a bounty hunter for? And he's like, so all I know is they're cutting down and they go to this judge's house and he's like, hey, we had a birthday yesterday. There was some cake left in the they didn't have a refrigerator. There's some cake yesterday. It's all right. It was just such an honest, fun little quip moment. But long story short, they filmed that in Oklahoma. And if you look at the beautiful landscape, it's like just nice snow everywhere. Oh, it's fantastic. That's what stuck in my head with Oklahoma. It's 40 degrees. Oh my God, I almost forgot our very own Chris's Oklahoma bound. It's freaking 40 degrees in Oklahoma and 90s by the weekend. Listen, this is how you get sick. This is how we as human beings get sick. It's fucking 9 degrees and then 90 degrees. Hello. Not good. I think we should all take a lesson from Truth is Unbreakable and get yourself a sauna. And if it's, it's, oh shit, it's 9-0. Okay, I'm going to the sauna and I'm warm up, get all steamy. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, let me hurry up. Scott, it's the emotional reaction we talked about kills discourse. Exactly. We were talking, just a moment ago. It's great to have deep conversations with people. Borderline arguments. It's good. It pulls stuff out of you. You learn from it. I learn from it. We all learn from each other. Don't let it devolve. It does happen a lot, but don't let it devolve. Try to not let it devolve into name calling and straight up, venom spitting. And if it does, try to cut it, nip it in the bud quick and be like, you know what? I love this person. I'm not going to sit here and do that shit. It happens. Saul the Paul. Oh my God. I can't change my name back to Saul the Paul. 1 week. YouTube loves his Hitler joke. I am so stupid. I forgot. I knew that and I forgot it. Love you. Everybody give Saul to Paul some love. This dude is a straight up trooper. That's what we call good, loyal friends and soldiers here in Massachusetts. We call them troopers because we don't pronounce our R's. But anyway, it was so. It was so his hard. Manippy Nipples could cut glass this morning. It was like Diamonds were like, wait a minute. Diamonds were saying that the nips are so hard. Diamonds use cold nips to cut glass. I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere. I will find it. I could cut glass with nippies. Gotta have a coherent Etymological framework. Yes, etymological framework. And that's where most of the debate eventually gets down to it. Exactly. How we take each other's syllogisms. Syllogisms. Yes. Tautologies and other various prepositions and progress. Yes, I agree. I like when George made that one chick eat eggs with lobsters in it. Oh my God, one of the greatest moments of all time. Oh, you don't like that? Oh, well, the lobster shrinks in the water. And she's like, oh my God. And he's like, yeah, heck you. And all the guys in the world, I don't think women can truly appreciate that moment of Seinfeld. I'm just saying, every guy's like, fucking George, you might be a psychopath, George. You're probably a sociopath. But that was a good move, putting the lobster in the eggs. And I wasn't looking. I didn't think that was going to happen when I originally watched it. Shrinkage, Stonehenge. Stonehenge. Thank you. God, my brain stinks. I'm like, I can't think of the rock formation. I was like, I don't know, fucking sundial. Yeah, it's like imagine Stonehenge. They had to move two of the bricks over, a big giant blocks over. The spring to move ahead. The joke's past now. It was good. I promise you. I said it right. I said the joke right before. Nope, Maddie, God bless me with nipples on the smaller side. Oh my God, I love you guys. I use the Ethiopian calendar. It's 2018. We haven't had COVID yet. Oh my God. I tell everybody all the time, the greatest, smartest, wittiest, most wonderful commenters in all the land. That is Pop. Oh my God, did people see? Wow, Ethiopian ninjas are way behind. Yeah, but they know what's coming. They're like, wait a minute, we got to fix this COVID mess. Lightning so close you can only say, "Womus, bring, pop." I'm telling you, the greatest commenters of all time. Munchkins. Oh my glob. I only eat them every once in a great while at Dunkin' Donuts. They get it, Munchkins, the donut holes. Munchkin. I don't know. The Lollipop Guild. We represent the Lollipop Guild. I forget what the hell the song is. And hope you something at the Munchkin Land. Munchkin Land! If I sang the rest of the song, I would have fucking remembered Munchkin. Durinkuyu. What is that? Second alert I just got with that in it. Durinkuyu. Sound like a Japanese. We are celebrating St. Patrick's Day. It is too many of the ninjas around to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Shit, I better hurry. I'm so sorry. I gotta skip all your stuff. It hurts me more than it hurts you. Oh, God, there's so many, and I love every one of them. I'm sorry. Don't stop commenting, please. I just had to skip us a little bit ahead. I had to. It's 7:30. I'm 26 minutes behind, but that's all right. Well, that's fun, and I enjoy talking to you guys more than anything, but I do want to get this daggone thing rolling. Look at it's live, baby. It's live. Look at it says live. Everybody on Twitter, come on over. I see there's 47 people on Twitter live. No, there's one view. What the hell's going on? I am, you know what? Let's get to that real quick. Can I show you guys? I am limited. They don't like what I say on Twitter. They don't like I say on Twitter. The house starboard. I'm like shadowed now on Twitter. It pisses me off. It's like, what? I don't think I pay anymore, but I still have like benefits. I don't know what the hell is going on, but don't tell Grok. Me and Grok, quite fond of one another. Like St. Patrick's Day paraders and chicken. That's a Dave Chappelle joke. So if I get in trouble for that, I know I get so much crap. There he is, the man himself, the man, the myth, the absolute legend. Bam Margera is the new Sam Hyde on Fish Tank. That's right. I can't wait. I'm going to check it out soon. Like to really dive deep in it. Morgan said something. Where was Morgan? Let me just go look at Morgan. Morgan had an amazing point. And me, this is really probably only for me and Eva, but that's okay. I hope you guys can sort of follow along at home. Hello, what's going on? Can I get Shiz? What's going on here? There we go. Oh, I missed another one. Hey, what the? All right, I have to like certain things here. Don't mind me. Morgan had a very good point about Fish Tank. What the heck? September 25. How far behind am I? Holy cannoli. Boop. Let's go here. Come on. What are we doing? Stop swat. Yeah, I know. People swatting Fish Tank already. Stop swatting the Fish Tank Live House, you effing tizzards. Get a job, touch grass, get Liz Aid, dream big, do something besides making things difficult for people who worked absolutely hard. I showed you guys a little bit of it. I didn't barely scratch the surface. Repainting, new furniture, building stuff. Like this took a very long time to get Fish Tank season 2 house going. Season 5 house going. And these idiots are trying, like, I doxed him. I ruined the show. Everybody likes watching it. Babies. I feel like, all right, this is what Morgan said. Let me just get through this real quick. Shout out Morgan. She said, I feel like I hate every single fish or contestant on Fish Tank in the beginning. And then one or two of the Fish Tank people really start to grow on me. This season, I am not so sure about that. But what I do know is I hate all of them far more than previous seasons, which honestly is a good thing, I think, because you kind of, maybe not hate, but you don't want to fall in love with them right away because of what I said. Bragging a little bit. No, but really, I said the fish enter the tank wearing a mask, a philosophical mask, if you will, a metaphoric mask, pretending to be someone else. But over time, the tank squeezes their masks and it hurts. Oh, I got a fucking mask. Until they're forced to remove them. And then we finally get to see who each person is, each person for who they truly are. And then we know who we like. Oh, she responded. That's a good way to look at it. Thank you. That's what I think it is with Fish Tank, because I always like Letty. Letty's cool. I mentioned the other day, Taylor, season 2, right? Yeah. Taylor, like, she was a little quiet little mouse, and she blossomed into a person she never thought she'd probably end up being, which was this like powerhouse young lady. And it's just a beautiful show. I love it. You got to watch Fish Tank. I'll talk about it a lot, so you guys will probably save some time. I was thinking of stream sniping it a couple of times. We'll see if I got some time for this at. All right, real quick, let's do this. Super Hot Fire. That's the Blizzak dude's name. Seen verifiably petrified after finally facing off against Gypsy Crusader. This is Gypsy Crusader, the white guy, in case I didn't explain that correctly. And this is a stupid fireball, whatever his name is. What is it? I forget his name. Look at the size of this dude. Now, he's past his prime, Gypsy Crusader, but this dude's this muscles under the, slightly pinching of an inching on his arm. Dude, this dude, if they didn't have giant, I think they did 15-ounce gloves. It's like a pillow fight at this point. If that was on, I'm telling you, it would have been one punch over. Look at this. If people saw this like at the supermarket or something, I'd be like, leave that nice young black fella alone, you big bully. It's like, the Blizzak dude's the one who wanted the fight.
What, you boys have anything to say to each other?
You're done.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to see him. They're coming at you.
All right, imagine Mike Tyson's going against somebody and they touch Mike Tyson. Back in the day, especially, Mike Tyson would have been like, "You don't touch my fucking glasses," and knock that dude out. Like, this dude is shook all day long.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say.
I got nothing to say. And then they move it over like 25 minutes later into the big, promotional deal where they're all talking shit and the dude won't stop running his mouth. It's like, come on. It was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right, where do we go? I think I'm back to where I'm supposed to be here. Let me see. Where the heck is it? Here we go. Good old St. Patty's Day, just like we all remember. We all remember this type of St. Patty's Day, don't we? Fellas and ladies and gentlemen. He looked like he took everybody's job over at the supermarket. That don't look like the man who used to beat me with a billy club when I had a big mouth. He looked like somebody else. Hold on a second. Sorry, my daughter called me. I'm like, what the heck's up? As you can see, St. Patrick's Day, it looks the same as the Irish one nowadays. Who'd have thunk? Not a good deal. Now, several people knocked out in the streets of Dallas during this weekend's St. Patrick's Day festivities. I'm sure St. Patrick the missionary would truly appreciate how these folks are choosing to remember his kind works. Ready? Like to see it? Here you go. Oh, just like St. Patrick used to do. Yo, look at this girl. Oh, that's blue-eyed and red-haired, just like the old Irish back in the day. Let me tell you something. I told you before. I just said a little while ago. The button better not be muted, for God's sakes. You heard that through your headphones? Oh, wait, what happened? Wait, what did I miss? Superb sportsmanship. Yeah, exactly. He could probably knock him out with his forearm. Dude, Gypsy Crusader would destroy that dude in a real straight up. I mean, they had a real boxing match, but like I said, 15-pound gloves. A pillow fight over here. Superb sportsmanship. Johnny, how about the episode where Paulie and Chris were lost in the forest? Yes. Juggalette Jen. Everybody follow Juggalette Jen. She's always going live and doing fun stuff. She is awesome. Thank you for being here, Juggalette Jen. We love you. I think I already know who won. Oh, yeah. The Gypsy Crusader and Cinnamon Bun, whatever the dude's name, Hot Fire Cinnamon Bun. I forget his name. White Eyes Tea, he was the interior decorator. His house looked like shiz. To quote a great woman in a modern era, Morgan, insta fatigue. It's like insta fatigue. You heard that through your headphones? My weave ain't be liking this. Don't be grabbing my weave. This is my St. Patrick weave. As a non-melanated man, I'd like to right the wrongs of my ancestors by sending them all back. Even though none of my family didn't arrive here until 1954. Exactly. Listen, we just want to do our duty. We apologize. The line forming for the helicopter is right this way, please. Whoop, whoop, let's go. When I hear Liberia is a wonderful place this time of year. Oh, it's always good. And there's no Liberia. There better be no libraries there and shit, right? Y'all trying to send me to a library or whatnot? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Ain't nobody want to be in no library. But yeah, so this is Dallas. Dallas is having their own St. Patrick's Day parade this weekend, and all of the Irish come out to celebrate. Like I said, seriously, when I used to go to St. Patrick's Day parade years ago when I was a kid, then fights would break out here and there. Like some dude's like, dude, you fucking grab my fucking girl's ass, dude. And he's like, I didn't know it's your girl. And the girl's like, nobody said you'd fucking grab my ass. And he's like, you didn't say I couldn't and shit. And she's like, you're kind of hot. And he's like, dude, you're talking to a fucking girl. Boom, 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 boom. And they fight and people break it up. Nobody's curb stomping people. It's not, you don't try to murder somebody. You don't have to beat somebody who's unconscious. That is the most cowardly shit. Listen, somebody molests or apes your child. It's not about an up and up beef. Curb stomping is the least you got to worry about. My fine person. I was gonna say, listen, women can do it too. It's usually a dude, some piece of shit. But I'm just saying, that's what you call curb stomp. A stupid little dumb drunk disagreement. You don't curb stomp. You don't have to. I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something about the punch I saw that a woman took, but you get in the ring, honey. I don't know what to tell you. You mad about them chicken nugget sauce. You don't want you might pull that shit with the cashier, but not with the boss. Look at this guy, white dude. Get out of there. White guy, what are you doing? Okay, listen. You might work for the zoo, sir, but that doesn't mean the lion gives a shit whether you go in their cage all the time and feed them. When they're fighting, back the hell off. Oh, no. Whoa, what the hell was that? Kareem came over to Kareem, Juanita. Juanita's wearing a green and shit. She's like, look at, oh my God, I look so good. Alex Stein, a piece of shit. He told me I kick bricks. I'm under 6. I kick bricks. But I looking good and shit. And like, I get easy access to my boyfriend with my skirt, but I got my green shirt. What the hell happened? This guy came over and popped Esmeralda. The fuck is going on? Damn. Oh, I think Esmeralda was, she wasn't the main target, but she just got loopity doopity. He came up and sucker pizunched one of the Blizzak leprechauns here. I wish I could slow it down, but if I do that, everything else gets all screwy. Let's see what happens. She's like, wow! Oh, it wasn't even him. It wasn't even Blizzak leprechaun. It was this other dude in a gray sweater. Happened to be too close. He got dingle-dinged. Let's just see that real quick in slow motion. Watch real quick. It's playing back again. I want to see if this woman, look at everybody standing around watching them. No, there's no white people here for the St. Patrick's Day. Does everybody know the story of St. Patrick? By the way, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. St. Patrick, I believe, was an Italian. God love him, right? And he came and got all of the illegal immigrants, rats, out of Ireland. He was like playing the flute, and he's like, yo, playing a song, yo. Y'all want to hear a song and shit? And he's like, beep, bitty, doo, doo, bitty, doo, doo. And he's like, they were like, yo, that song's dope, yo. I don't know why they're all Mexican now, but. And they were like, yo, man, that flute is sound like the shit, dog. Yo, I want to walk wrong with that flute guy, man. And he's like, hey, come on, let's go listen to my flute over here. Listen to this beat. It's like, and they were like, yeah, dog, shit, dog. And he fucking got them all out of Ireland. And now they all ended up in Boston and Dallas and apparently in other places to remember the time when the wonderful St. Patrick kicked all these rat fake bums out of Ireland. Now let's see. Let's see what happens. This chick came up to the plate. Don't hit women. But women, don't jump in the fray. I know you had a couple. You got your green shirt on. You're Irish for the moment. You're hammered. You fucking hammered, kid. And you're like, I can help my boyfriend and his 5 friends to fight this one dude. And it didn't work out that way. Look at, she was like, what's up? What you got? And the burrito man was like, I don't give a fuck who this bitch is. I hit anybody, okay? It's St. Patrick's Day. It's my favorite holiday, all right? We're gonna eat fucking we're gonna eat enchiladas and cabbage, okay? All my cabbages and all my tacos is no lettuce, tomatoes, and mayonnaise or sour cream. We eat cabbage, tomato, and sour cream on all of everything. We're gonna be celebrating the motherfucking St. Patrick's Day. Let me see this again. This chick I don't think she got totally her clock cleaned. Look at, she put up her dukes. Ready? Watch this. You don't bug with me, okay? I got my green shirt. I'm gonna bug up. Oh! What the hell she kick? I know, I'm gonna move on, but look at this. What did she kick? She is so loopy. She thought she's seeing 5 of this burrito man. Watch her. She kicks the air. What the hell did you kick? Keep your eye on just her. I know there's chaos going on in this video, but look at her right there. Watch what she does when she gets up. What the hell's she doing? You reliving Super Bowl 48 when Adam Vinatieri kicked the final field goal? What the hell's going on here? But I digress. You know, St. Patrick's Day just will never be the same in America. Thanks so much to all of the people on all sides of the aisle in our political circles who ruin this country, sending these lunatics. So here, real quick, a person was shot in Boston Sunday night, hours after the city celebrated its annual St. Patrick's Day parade. Now, if I click on it, it'll take me out of the... We'll have to change tabs here. So I'll just explain it for you. When you click on it, it says it happened hours later, 5 miles away. And it happened in the Gizeh part of Boston, the South End. I know. The jokes write themselves. But the South End is not Southie. I know they sound similar, but Boston South End is literally in Boston right there. Southie is way away from it. You can actually drive through the South End to get to Southie, but they are not the same, okay? Fucking shitty NBC Boston tried to link somehow the St. Patrick's Day parade with other violence in the Gizeh section of Boston, the South End. It's funny. I'm like, what the F does the Gizeh South End of Boston have to do with Southie, which is 5 miles away? Do you blame blacks in Dorchester for the marathon bombing that happened 5 miles away? When there was a shooting in Dorchester the night of the marathon bombing, and you know there was. I don't know for sure, but I know. A shooting happened tonight in Dorchester. Oh, just after the marathon bombing. Yeah, they wouldn't do that. Trying to blame us. Get that mess out of here with that shiz. This is the dude right here. He already won Fish Tank, in my opinion. This is the guy to look out for. I forget his name, but we'll learn it as we go. All right, here we go. Now let's move on. There we go. Let's move on to Florida. Now, spring break going on. I don't know if people can see. Can you guys see this clearly? Let me blow it up for you a little bit. You see what spring break in Daytona Beach looks like now? Not the spring break, people. Not the spring break I want to send my kid to ever. My children, best never. to go to freaking spring break anywhere. That's all I'm saying. This makes me think segregation was a good thing. I'm telling you, it's not normal. This isn't normal. Have you had a monkey burger from Siberia? Holy pop, Rainy. No, it's an actual thing. They serve monkey burgers there, I swear. Library. Y'all trying to send me to the library? I know your white devil tricks. Y'all can't do that and shit. KP Chase said that during the director's commentary mode on the Vizzle Dizzle. Did I miss Kenny's? Oh, y'all got something going on. I don't want to if I go back, I'll miss it. That is quite literally nauseating. I'm telling you, it's crazy. How about mosquito burgers? It's a real thing. Damn. That's why I took Liberia off my travel list. Oh my God. But mosquitoes treat me like a burger. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I heard mosquitoes stop going to spring break. Somebody told me mosquitoes stop going to spring break. I don't know what happened. That's what you call a ninja sneak attack. He came up and was like, look out, Esmeralda. Duck this dude. And people were like, yo, dog, yo. You messing with my fine-ass woman here, dog. Can't you see? She only 17, but she look like your great auntie. They're all waddling over here. They look like a cut. Listen, I don't care what people look like. To be honest with you, it doesn't matter. It really, I used to, as a young man growing up, it was all about the outside. Okay? When I was a young man hunting for a wife, hunting wabbits, I'm like, it was always about the outside. Let's face it. And then as you get to know them, then you're like, oh my God, it really is about the outside, the inside. And now that I'm an older gentleman, it really is all about the inside that counts. It really, really is. But let's face it. If you are waddling over our southern border and you look like you're only a handle missing from a lazy boy sofa, your insides are empty. There's nothing inside. There's nothing there. Holy cannoli. Wait. Look it up. Look up what? Shoot. Why are they celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Thank you. You just had a whole shortest month, right? Yeah, St. Patrick was Italian. Thank you, Frank. Frank, one of the greatest Italians of all time. Thank you. I'm 99.999% sure St. Patrick, he came from Italy, and he's like, hey, what's going on here? And all the Irish are like, look at them fighting at our fucking parades. You can't do a damn thing with these people anymore. And St. Patrick was like, listen. He's like, listen to me. Let me tell you something, all right? Forget about it. I'm going to get all these guys out of here for you. No problem. And they're like, listen, I don't have much money. We got a fucking famine going on. Don't you know? And he's like, listen, don't you worry about money. Fuck money, okay? I'm going to get all these rat fink bum bastards out of here for you. And he's like, I know what they like. Ready? And he plays Ludacris on his flute. He's like, move. Get out my place. And they all follow him. I think that's how it goes, right? Like I said earlier, I don't know all everything. But I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Snizzle, because Italians hate rats. We don't like rats. Get these rats out of here. Thank God for the Italians. Post-clocked behavior. She's going for the Nut Crusher Kick Brothers. And she was trying. She's like, where is he? He right next to me, I hope, because I'm going for that kick. There was nobody around her. Crap, got to blaze, guys. Got to go to volleyball. Yeah, it's coming up for us too. Practice anyway. Love you, Dan. I'll talk to you, brother. That makes sense. I see. It really does. Later, Dan. It's a little dark. Can you brighten it up, Scott? Let me see. I almost fell for that. A ray of lights up in here. Everybody give us some love. Stop by to say hello and smash the like. Gotta do mom stuff. I don't blame you. And love you for everything. Love you. Wow, that's Daytona Beach ever since Michael Jordan got in a NASCAR. He's like, black people spring break too. Because he said Republicans wear sneakers too. I don't know. I tried. Now, somebody had this person said, LOL sunbathers. Is there anything left in this country that hasn't been ruined by sunbathers? Not a single whiz. Do you guys remember MTV Spring Break? Yeah, remember this? It used to be so much fun. This was spring break. A fun time. I'm sure you could even look and there might be a couple of Blizzak and Brizown people. We gone, folks. It's I hate sun. Oh, it just hit me right in the physios. This is why we can't have nice things. There's a video somewhere. Where is it? Dagnabbit. There's a video of this. I don't know why I don't have it. Where the heck is it? Nobody reposted it. Oh, here it is. I got the actual video of the spring break. Here it is. So this is Daytona Beach. You got to be careful down at spring break now, apparently, because I don't know. I'm serious. You got to be extra careful when you're going down to Daytona now. Now, Mr. Guns and Gear, shout out to this gentleman right here. He said, let's check in on the Houston Rodeo Carnival and see how it went this weekend. This is the 2026. This ain't old. Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Carnival, running from March 2nd to March 22 to the 22nd. 220 this year features extensive rides, games, and food at NRG Park. It's at NRG Park. It is not an NRG Park. Can you guys see this? I gotta blow this up. Why is it all fuzzy wuzzy? Can you guys see that? It's at NRG Park. Oh, yeah. Following safety concerns, the carnival has increased security. Why would they need to increase the security of a rodeo? This girl is so used to it. This girl right here with the orange puke colored hair. I don't know. She's like, let me look up something that looks like my girlfriend puked up in my hair again after the St. Patrick's Day parade, y'all. Can I get that color for my hair? That shit looks gross. But look at, she's so used to this. Okay? She is, watch this. She's so used to this. She is barely doing anything with one hand, and she looked at her cell phone in the other, like, yo, is my mans and them coming? Oh, I hope I get me some booty call tonight. Because I know I'm looking good, girl. I'm looking extra thick. This is crazy. If any of us were there, we'd be like, hey, calm down. Well, honestly, we'd be like, good luck. Liberia is all you need. They got mosquito burgers. They got rat burger, whatever you want in Liberia. It's not the library. Or fuck it. The library has a bunch of mosquito burgers for you. Go ahead. It's right down the street. She's like, oh shit. Oh, excuse me. She's like, yo, y'all get any falafels and shit up in this bitch? She's like talking to the guy trying to order food. Oh shit, my boy stepped on a piece of weave. Unless that's somebody, that looks like a big chunk of skin, does it? I don't know what happened. That might be a rat burger. I don't know what's going on. They steal your gold, motherfuckers. I said fuggers. I didn't say the bad word, even though I can't say it. I try to be, a little bit of a family-friendly show. Oh, wow, Scott's feed is very pro-African-American, brother. What's this? Wow, it's kind of like a virus. Thomas Gilson, you ought to love you, brother. Thank you so much. It's NRG, not NG. Oh, yeah, you're right. I was like, wait a minute. It hit me for a second. I'm like, what on earth? They were like, yo, you named the park after us or whatnot. You telling me we can't come up in here and get all buck wild and whatnot? But you're right. I'm sorry. It's not NGR, but that should be better. They really should name it correctly. I love my fellow blacks, just not the ones in America. Later, Ray. I love you. Oh, good morning or good evening, whatever. Chowder. Let's go, Stephen Chowder. If the African American ratio is over 10% at the gathering, I'm out. Ain't nobody want that. Ain't nobody ever want that. Let me just see. So there's a piece of chunky hair weaves on this dude's foot, and he's just looking at his phone. Look at she's on her phone. She's like, oh, I don't give that ain't my her. Even if it was, I'm trying to set up my booty call for after this beef at the rodeo, y'all. What the is going on? If we were all there, literally, and we were stuck, right? We were like, oh, shit. We didn't listen to Sniz. There's more than 10%. We're outdone by 10% of these people. There's more than 10%. And this shit all happened to be like, hey, calm down. And we'd leave. You know what I mean? Just do your thing. But if you're stepping on a weave, you're not just going to stand there, are you? You're standing on the weave with a bit of human head on a skin. Look at. You think I'm playing? What is that? You know, because you're standing there like, yo, let me text Alex Stein and see. Hey, Alex, what's up, man? Yo, oh, I'm just chilling, man. What are you doing? Why don't you come down to the rodeo with us? We're just hanging out. No! If that person isn't on their phone to get an Uber, there's nothing I want to hear about any of it. Unless it's like, yo, girl, I'm holding your weave. I got like half of your forehead and some of your weave up in here and shit. I'm stepping on it so nobody steals it. What are you on your phone for, bro? Look at, you think I'm kidding? Oh shit, somebody chucked the weave on dude. Look at this shit. Look at whoop. Ready? Whoa, landed right on him. Ready? The goose. Somebody's like, yo, fuck your weave, bitch. And my dude's like, yo, I'm gonna get world star. I'm gonna be on Black TikTok all hooked up. I'm gonna get 1 million views on this shit. And they were like, plop, right on his head. Blop. And he's like, yo, he's laughing though. He's like, yo, why y'all throw that nasty thing on me? Come on now. You know what the sick thing is, really, in all honesty? I've been in a million fights, okay? You always want to be relaxed, but look at this little child right here throwing punches. Now, I've been this human being before many a time. I've been jumped, I believe, 7 times total in my life. There was so many. I don't know. I get fights all the time. Suckers try to jump you, but I digress. This guy right here, he's fighting for his life and worried that one of these animals is going to curb stomp him after he's knocked out cold. So he's literally in fear of his life while all these other people around throwing wigs like, yo, why you throw your wig and shit, girl? While a human being, a fellow child of God, stands mere feet from you in fear of their life, in justifiable fear of their life. And then you brought your little kid here because, y'all, we don't want this rodeo, St. Patrick's Day spring break to ever end. We need to keep these kids going, right? Let's keep this machine rolling, y'all, and bring in our little ones. Look at this fucking kid. Look at this kid. He's got to be 11. Is that a girl? Is that a fucking girl with Squidward on her head? Look at this dude dancing. This is normal. This is normal. Look at this dude in the do-rag and the white t-shirt. He's popping and locking, dog. Yo, I'm popping and locking because this is normal and shit. I don't know why I turned to Tracy Morgan, but whatever. Look at least this one's walking away. He's like, all right, thank God my life isn't on the line anymore. It's just crazy. I'm so sorry. I know. Listen, all of us, you know, we're just a little bit removed from the studio. Just, you know, you get a little bit. I gotta play it. I gotta play it once at least, right?
Fatigued.
That's all I got to say, and that's all I gotta say for the show. Except that I love every last one. You can't post comments to some designations. Yeah, I don't think it lets us post it on X because I'm also streaming on X because I figured why the heck not? How's your garden growing, girl? It's good. I've all my beds and pots ready to go as soon as I get back from spring break. Except for the ground. I'm so confused. I hope that is a pop. And she don't go down to spring break. Nobody go to spring break anymore. If you do go to spring break, don't tell anybody like who's not in your circle where the new spring break is. We should have the spring break at Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago. Maybe Trump will help fix some of this shit. Do it at DeSantis's estate. Maybe that dickhead will do something. This is crazy. I'm in Massachusetts. Nobody's stopping this. They are only encouraging it. Africans hate Black Americans. Oh, yeah, they do. Thank you, God, that I live in Florida. That's a legal free shot. Exactly. You can say what you want. God bless it. Is this what they do in Is Africa? I don't think so. They jump in the back of Toyota pickup trucks and they do crazy shit. I am going on spring break. Rating, pop, rating. Oh my God, Sniz, nope. They actually respect each other over there for the most part. They do. And the Black Africans are like, look at these savages. What the f is wrong with you people? Why are you throwing a weave at a man? Are you gay? No, I'm only kidding. But who knows? Just not the beach. Yeah, nobody go to spring break beaches. Hide somewhere safe. I guess we can't have anything nice anymore. No rodeos. No St. Patty's Day parade. Just enjoy St. Patrick's Day at home. Or I'll be here tomorrow. Enjoy it right here with your boys and your friends and everybody and all your family right here. But you got to do it tomorrow because we got to go. Get over to DMS. That's where the party's going to keep continuing. Dark Mass Steve, if you don't know. I'll be back here tomorrow, 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Pig Pen at 3:30 p.m. right before me, leading up into me at 6:15. Dogmaster Steve at 8 and Alex San at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on A Real America's Voice. I love every stinking last one of you. I love you. All right, get over to DMS. I'll be back here tomorrow mañana. All right, until then, don't hurt anybody at your spring break, St. Patrick's Day, rodeo, riot. Okay, be safe. Be safe. I love y'all. All right, peace.